Hi, I'm Drew Stilson, and my science fair project is an engineering project for musicians. So the problem is plexiglass drum shields. Plexiglass drum shields are good at keeping the sound from traveling to other musicians, but as a drummer, the sound will go towards the panel or the sheet of plexiglass and bounce straight back into your ears. So my project and my product would be something better than what's on the market today, and it would help prevent that. If you put acoustic panels on the inner part of the drum shield, what would happen is the sound would travel towards the acoustic panel and get absorbed in the acoustic foam or whatever is being used, preventing the reverberation. Another problem with drum shields is they're very hard to transport. So full drum shields are a lot harder to transport than smaller circles or squares. So if you did the same thing with the big drum shield and just put acoustic panels onto the inner part of that, that would definitely help with the transportation. Unfortunately, I was not able to make a life-size product, but I did design a prototype. In the beginning, I started with small sheets of metal to represent the plexiglass. I then attached mini brackets to them to represent the hinges and brackets on normal plexiglass drum shields, holding it all together. Then I used single gang blank cover plates for each sheet to represent the skeleton of acoustic panels. I then put paper mesh inside the plates to represent acoustic insulation. Lastly, I covered it all up with electrical tape to represent fabric holding it all together and finish it up. So here's my prototype right here. It is representing the drum shield. So pretend my hand is a drum set and this goes right around it. So what happens is the drums, when you hit them, the sound will go towards the panel and not reverberate back towards you, and it'll get absorbed in the acoustic foam or acoustic panel that is set onto the plexiglass shield. Again, I did not create an actual product, so I could not collect data from any experiments I could have done in the past. So the inspiration for my project was knowing what it's like to be behind one of those drum shields. It's extremely loud and very, very difficult to focus on what you're trying to do or keeping the band on track in the song. So I wanted to create something that would totally eliminate all of those problems. My mom actually came up with she was actually the person who gave me the idea to create something related to music and drums. She knows I love drums, and she thought it would be a great idea to do something that not only I could use, but other people could use. My approach is original because it's not something that I found on the internet. It comes straight from my experiences and what I know it is like to be behind one of those drum shields. And I wouldn't just be doing it for me, I would be doing it for others, and not only drummers, but you can also use it if you play any other instruments that may be too overpowering. So the approach is original because I came up with the idea of creating the actual drum shield with acoustic panels in it, and it's something that comes straight from me, and I did not use any sources other than my mom for ideas, so it's pretty original. I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation of my science fair project and my prototype. It took a lot of work to gather all this information, and I hope that I can create an actual product someday that may be on the market.